right, let's go, August. Ladies and gents, welcome, welcome, welcome. Ooh, good to see there's some of the regulars and some new faces as well. Welcome. Hello, Marius. Hello,
Welcome.
Wendy. Hello, Vicky. Hello, Nico.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the monthly AMA AUA for BTAF Token. It is August the 7th, 9 o'clock. Or at least AM UTC somewhere. Sorry, I'm confusing my calls, but let's get into it. We've got some exciting things happening here with the BTAF Token AMA. We're going to be updating you on a couple of things, and we're very glad that you're all here in real time. For those of you watching the recording, pay attention. We're going to be talking about some important things. So kicking off, Marius, we're going to have a quick look as to what all is happening with the BTAF token and the markets, and mention one or two exciting little updates around the Whisper Drop initiative. You guys might have seen a little post or two around that. Wendy's going to be talking about what the Whisper Drop is, and especially how to get involved, how to get your friends and family, but otherwise other projects involved. And why? Because there is a bit bounty for you as well, potentially. Then Vicky's going to be chatting about the latest news around the staking contracts. We haven't heard about that in a while, so they've got some news around that. And then, of course, I got one or two announcements my side. You guys, the Q&A section down below, please make use of it. That's where you get to ask your questions around anything BTAF token related, of course. So for the moment, Marius, the floor is yours.
That's great. Thank you, John. And welcome to you from around the world. We're quickly going to have a look at the BTAF token, where we started, and we're going to take it right through to where we are today. Now, when we launched at that time, you can see that, and many of us here know this. I'm just going to go over it again, just to reiterate our memories, to see where we are standing. Everything is good, and the BTAF token is about to explode upwards. Now, we went up there, had a consolidation phase. Now, pay attention to that little dotted line there, or striped line, and you can see that we came right down to that bottom point there. But remember, we went up, it came down, it retest, and we had a massive blow to the top. Now, this chart actually gives us really important information. I'm going to explain to you that shortly. Now, let's have a look again now. So there's your stripe line. There's the next stripe line. And there's the other one. We're going to talk about that quickly now today. Now, at this bottom point here, we went up. It went up 1,000%. Consolidation phase, look at this. A, B, C, D, E. And then an explosive rally to the upside. Now, look at that. Up, down, consolidation basically. Retest, retest, retest. And boom, there you go. The thicker these candles, the more volume there is. You can actually go and put it on, or if you've got an account with these features, you'll see there's one they call the volume candle. You can put it on, you can see the candles. And then at that top there, another 1,000%. As a matter of fact, that one was 1,300%. Consolidation phase, A, B, C, D, E, we find ourselves there. Now remember what I said is that the entire market, the crypto market, nothing is going to move unless the BTAF token moves. Remember, the BTAF token is sort of connected to our Bitcoin algorithm. Now the altcoin algorithm, a little bit different. If you take into account, what happens in the market, when the BTAF token rises in price, the rest of the altcoin market is going to follow. You'll now notice, and it's almost about a day, 2 or 3 behind. This is a 7-day cycle or 4-day cycle. You can see that strong candle that we made there. The altcoins are going to do exactly the same. But what I want to do, I want to focus your attention quickly on this. If you go down here, you just draw a line there. Go from that top there to that line there. You can see this breakout point here. Basically, in real terms, that breakout point is that breakout point there. But can you see there's a lot more definition now? This has gone a lot higher. And I believe it could potentially break out a little bit higher there. As a matter of fact, on Bitmart, you can see that we actually broke into the new all-time high actually today. Remember, this is the pancake swap data on DEX tools. Now, what has happened here is that we have gone up here. We've gone and broke out here. And I believe that was about 100%, a really great move, 100%. Let's just quickly see what that was, more or less. You look at about 113%. The last time that we broke out, pay attention to this now. The last time, 50%. It's double now. Remember how I told you that what's going to happen here with the BTAF token in the future is that you will not be able to lay your hands on BTAF tokens. And this is where we're coming into the staking contracts as well. Now we're going to talk about that. It's going to change a little bit. We cannot give that much tokens away anymore. We have to limit, that kind of stuff. But Vicky will talk about that. You've got an opportunity. You've got a window of opportunity to buy tokens at a very cheap rate, at a cheap price, or to stake them at the moment. Okay, those that hold will be rewarded in the future. Now, what will happen here is that you'll notice that we had a pullback there. By no doubt, this is going to go up and it's going to make a pullback as well. Remember that. And then we're going to go back up again. You can literally follow what's happening here. This is what the altcoin market is going to do. Okay. So many of you have seen the data that I produced, the altcoin algorithm, and you know what I mean with up, down, and then I say final double bottom, and then boom, there you go. By tomorrow morning, my time, in basically Brisbane, Australia time, we're going to have the long-term trade, the Elliott Wave Zoom call. I'll explain that again there. I don't want to go spend too much time on this. But right here, it's a little bit more detailed explanation. But if you look at this analysis, I quickly want to explain to you what is happening here. You can basically go and put these things in a block. And you can put that in a block. The next block is coming. That block is going to be there. The next rise in price here is going to be another 1,000%. It's designed to do that. Now, remember the caveat, we do not promote the price. I don't want to focus on the price. We're a utility DeFi token, okay? We're not a financial token, okay? So people buy the token because there's a function behind it. And mark my words, there's about 30 million tokens in the world at the moment, and cryptos. The projects, if you've got a project behind it and there's a working project, which we've got multiple working projects here behind the utility DeFi token, those projects will last forever and ever and ever. Now, what will happen is this will just build bases and it will just go higher and higher and higher. I'm going to refresh the screen and just show you what's happening here quickly. And you'll get the idea, okay, what's happening here. You're going to be rewarded. Remember, you are first in the world, really. And here you can clearly see yellow, 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 and how the box jumps up. And this is ultimately how we go to $1 to $5, $10. And it could be fast, it could be slow, we don't know. There's some things that we just do not know, and there's something that we do not control, which is the time. But I can tell you what, this looks really good. I think everybody on the call here can agree that that looks amazing good. Look for a retest, but ultimately, there you go. And remember, then again, consolidation phase. What you do during that consolidation phase, you go and stake your tokens. Stake it. While the market is going down, you earn more tokens. And then, boom, goes up again. Here at the bottom, you add more, add more, add more. Ultimately, what will happen is the BTAF tokens will not be available that much. Okay, now let's go and if they are available, what's going to happen is you're going to pay a premium for them. Now, what's going to happen here on Bitmart, or what is happening here on Bitmart, you can see that we made that about 111, 113% there. And remember what we said last time is that we're in that falling wedge, man, and both you and me, all of us, we thought this was the bottom. And then we thought this is the bottom. And then we thought that's the bottom. And now finally we've got the bottom, because we can clearly see that's broken out. It hasn't done the retest yet. It can come down. Remember that. Go up, come down. And man, I can't wait to see what's going to happen here. This can go parabolic. But nonetheless, falling wedge, beautiful breakout here. Now let's go back quickly to the utility DeFi token. I'm just going to talk about one single thing. There's a lot of things we can talk about, but I want to talk about the whisper drop. Many people misunderstand. Some people get it. Some people understand what's happening here. Remember when I said we want to build a company and we want to have 10 million people, 100 million people, 1 billion people on this website. And now 1 billion people is probably a little bit far-fetched unless everybody's going to have 10 kids at the moment. Then we can make it. But let's say we want 1 million people. Okay, and that's going to happen. Our website is designed on our servers to handle 1 million users at any given time. This means we can have 10 million people here, 24/7. And we're far away from that. But this thing here, Whisper Drop, if you click on Whisper Drop, you go there, you'll see the tiers. We've lowered some of the tokens now because remember this now. The reason we've lowered them is if you look at, for example, okay, let's go to tier one. The minimum is where we say you need to have 5,000 tokens, but we've raised the percentage now. And the reason for 5,000 tokens is you can remember that when the token was, let's say, 1 cent, then we had to say, right, you need to have 50,000 tokens. But now that the price is rising, we have to bring that down too. But somebody with 5,000 tokens can get 25% of the Whisper Drop, meaning that the new coin that we are going to launch very soon, within a week or two, like very soon, as soon as we're done with the integration, you're going to get a new token. It's a complete new token. I'm going to talk about it tomorrow on a call as well. I spoke about it last week. And you're just going to get free drops. Now, imagine when people start flocking to us, what's going to happen is I hope the day comes, Wendy and the team, that we can every week, every day, boom, drop our tokens. We'll literally people there sitting and just posting out drops, airdrops, And what you do is you accumulate that in your MetaMask. And Wendy will talk about that in the future. And people will literally join just because of that. Now, that's one way how we can help you to pay for your subscription. You can take that, you can buy more BTAF tokens, you can build yourself a portfolio. We want you to live in abundance and make a heck of a lot of money. So tier one, move out of tier one and at least get to tier number two. What we've done, we've lowered this now from 50,000, I believe, to 20,000 tokens. Because remember, as I say now, in the future, you can imagine if we tell somebody you have to have 50,000 tokens to earn 50% of the airdrop or the Whisper Drop, then if the token is $1, that's $50,000. Not many people have $50,000, but look at the price at the moment. Everybody can afford 20,000 tokens. We lowered that, plus we brought that up a little bit to 50,000. Tier number three, I'm happy to report now that we moved that from 70 to 90%. I think it was 70%. And then the tokens there are staying the same. As the price rise, we will bring this down. But 60,000 tokens times 5, that's only about $2,700, I believe, or 3,000. And then, of course, you get tier number 4 for those people that are on IPO. Many of those people are here. So you at least want to get to tier number 3. We earn about 90% of the tokens. And then the tokens will be here on the bottom. Like there was a 1 year yesterday, 6 August. Very easy. Connect your MetaMask, boom, claim. There you go. Now, remember, this is the utility token. And there's only one thing that we are talking about at the moment. And this is probably the biggest thing. And you'll see when you build your business also inside BitcoinTAF.com, remember, when you bring people in personally by taking your referral link, remember, don't take this for granted what's happening here, guys. Don't take it for granted. There's people that are making $1,000 a week just because, remember, you share in the profit of the company. So when you go here to your business builder profile, just click there. There's a whole bunch of buttons there. Go to your affiliate dashboard. There's an affiliate link. You send that out to your friends, family, and don't just blast it out over social media. Nobody clicks on links anymore. Sit with people, explain to them what it is, how they can benefit, the training, education, whatever. Remember, worldwide adoption. I'm telling you here now. You may think that worldwide adoption has happened in cryptos. It has not yet happened, guys. I think we were just way, way, way early. 8 years ago, 2016, when we started, we thought, listen, 4 years worldwide adoption. It hasn't even happened yet. Look at the White House, treading mud. Trump cannot even announce any news on cryptos yet. And this is why the market is just going sideways. And we are going to have a vertical spike here. Just be patient, build your business, send your affiliate links out, bring people into BTAF Token. Remember, we all work as a team here. You need to help me. I need to help you. Our team, we want to all work together. You bring people into BTAF Token. Let's grow the numbers. I think there's about in total now, from what I hear, if you look at the wallets in Bitmart, and you look at Dex tools, the wallets there, you look at almost about, they range between 9 and 12,000 wallets. It's not enough. We need to get to 100,000 wallets, 200,000. Now, that's extreme, but there's no reason why we can't get there. The more adoption we get, the more people use it. And then also remember, inside BTAF Token or BitcoinTAF.com, you can pay for some of your products now with the BTAF token as well. Some of them have got it there. But in all honesty, it's like somebody told me today, the guy said to me, there's no way I'm using my BTAF tokens to pay for anything. I'm holding my BTAF tokens. I'm buying more. So, well, that's up to you. but the utility case is there. John, thank you. Over to you.
Well, that's exactly it. There are many examples of use case within the BitcoinTAF.com ecosystem where you can utilize your BTAF tokens. And I get it. People are like, no, we believe that the BTAF token is going to go higher as use case increases and more people come into the Whisper Drop initiative and the word spreads. I want to keep those. I want to stake them. I want to, keep them and see them gain value. But yeah. I think we're going bigger places than we've already been, and I think you guys can be able to afford to use some of those BTAF tokens. Um, Head on over to Bitmart, head on over to PancakeSwap, and buy some BTAF tokens. Not financial advice, but it is a good idea. Yeah, just looking quickly at the deck screener, we're sitting at a nice, or at least on this one resource, 1,753 wallet holders and growing. So amazing. Great to see that day chart as well. Um, and remember, guys, we are a utility token, not a security token. We can't predict the price, but we can see as the use case increases for BTAF token, things are looking sharp. Thank you, Marius. Thank you for the market update. And also, yes, ladies and gents, if you haven't yet told your friends and family, get them to sign up for a free BitcoinTAF.com account. Get them involved in the BTAF tokens. You've seen the different tiers. Wendy, how exactly does this work all? And especially when it comes to bringing new projects into the Whisper Drop initiative, what all can you tell us? Currently muted.
Not yet.
Yeah. Can you
Here we
hear
go.
me now?
Yeah.
Here we go.
That's my favorite thing. Can you hear me now? Everybody knows that. I've been saying it for years. Sorry about that. Let me share my screen because I'd like to show everybody how this bounty program works because we've already had somebody just recently from South Africa refer another token to the Whisper Drop, and this person's already been paid their bounty. So he's very excited and he is off trying to get some more. So there is no limit to the amount of tokens that you can bring in. Just know that the bounty program works like this. If you are connected with any token out there, it could be one already established, already on the system, and they want to come into our community and with like-minded people, all in crypto, and get some advertising. Okay, this is a very great way to get their, yeah, especially new tokens, to get some awareness about the token and to put some of the tokens into the hands of people and get them excited, as well as give them a buy link. So we do some advertising. Marius will be doing charts on the tokens as they're coming in as we partner with these people. We do semi-vet these programs. We're not 100% vetting them. There is a strong disclaimer that no matter any token that is brought into the Whisper Drop, that you do your own research before you invest and buy. But we will be giving you some free ones regardless. So how do you get involved in the bounty program if you're interested? You have to do the work. We know how difficult it can be to do sales. And it takes time to do sales and to go out and try and find tokens to come to our Whisper Drop. There's some time invested on your behalf to talk to them about what the Whisper Drop is, but we're going to make it really easy for you. What you're going to do is you're going to tell them that you've got a great way they can market and advertise their new token as it's coming out, and send them to the BitcoinTAF.com website to the Whisper Drop right here. And they click on the Whisper Drop, and this will tell them everything they want to know about the Whisper Drop. Okay. What is the Whisper Drop? How does the airdrop tokens work within our community? It talks about the tiers here, how it works down here, connecting your wallet, the MetaMask wallet. How do they qualify for the Whisper Drop? This is how our community qualifies for it. Then you're going to go down here and you're going to tell them to start an application. It's a very simple form that they fill out telling us what the name of their token is, who do we contact, and the contact details. And from that point on, once they sign up and they put that on there, then I will be personally having a call with them, and I will be talking to them and with some of the other team members and or Marius, we will be discussing with them what all it is involved and how much marketing they get, and we will go over all of that for you, so you don't have to do it. All you have to do is get them to fill out this application form. Now, how do you get the bounty? As soon as they sign up and agree to the terms and conditions that we have on the Whisper Drop, and as soon as we are paid the tokens and we have had that initial call, once they commit, then we will pay you the bounty. And the bounty is 500 USD in USDT. Okay. So we will send it to you just as soon as they sign up and commit to the deal. So they can come down here and there's a nice 11-minute video that tells them all about the Whisper Drop and how to get started and a little bit about the program. So that's really all there is to it. It's going out and doing the hard yards, getting the legwork done, going out there and connecting with the marketing managers of the different tokens. You'll see different tokens launched on everywhere. You can get leads from CoinMarketCap. You can get leads from all the different exchanges on new tokens that are launching out there. There's lots of different ways you can find them. And they're on social media as well. You'll see them announcing that they're having an airdrop. Connect with them, hunt them down, and hunt your bounty. Okay. So we love to pay the bounty out. It's been extremely nice to see some people who are seriously in need of capital to be able to say, gosh, that was pretty easy to get 500 USD. And how many of these can I do? I said, you can, as many as you can bring in, we will be paying that $500 bounty. So we look forward to more of them. We have a couple lined up. And some of the tokens are not quite launched yet. So they are talking to us. They're very serious about the Whisper Drop. As soon as they launch their tokens, we are lining them up. So if you know somebody who has tokens ready to go and they want the advertising in our community, those are the ones we can drop right away. Okay, if they're up and coming and you know about them and they haven't quite launched yet, we can line them up. So send them our way and we'll do all the talking with them and we'll meet and greet with them and hopefully get you some bounty money. So,
Absolutely. It's
mm,
there is plenty of opportunity to spread the word around BTAF token, Bitcoin Trend Forecast, specifically the Whisper Drop initiative, to help brands, projects, tokens get their message out as well. And we are that vehicle for that. So like Wendy says as well, plenty. You go head on over to CoinGecko Terminal, head over to CoinMarketCap
mm,
and check out the social media. Look for the word airdrop and you're going to find a whole bunch of projects that are launching. And if you want to build those relationships with them, bring them over to the team, send them over to the website. We'll drop it in the chat shortly as well. That link for the Whisper Drop page on Bitcoin Trend Forecast as well. And then we'll continue that on that side. So thank you, Wendy. Thank you for that update.
mm.
Bounties are there. Get involved. Now is the time we're ramping up towards this altcoin summer. Market's going to pump a push more. Now's the time for projects to be launching, and we're going to help them do that. Speaking
Mm.
about BTAF token, let's then head over to, I was going to say, the weather. With these umbrellas rolling around everywhere, it is coins dropping everywhere, but old
Cute.
Vicky in the corner there telling us more about what's happening with the staking contracts and some news around that.
Thank you, John. Yes, it's raining coins, Yvonne. That's why we have the umbrellas, because of all the whisper drops. So we haven't talked about staking in a while, and I'm here to talk about staking just to remind everyone what's going on and to make an announcement. So first of all, if you have your staking, or your coins, your tokens already staked, or if you'd like to stake them, you go to the the BTAF token website, and there is a dedicated staking page. So if you click the staking page, it will get to here. Now remember, IPO members have a special staking contract. So if you are an IPO member, you get a special login just here. You can use your Bitcoin Trend Forecast login to log in there. And you also have a different staking contract, which is a little bit higher. So The IPO staking contract at the moment is 25% APR, so 25% per year. The normal one is 20%. So I just want to remind everyone, you connect your wallet. My wallet is connected already, but there's a button here. There's also a button if you drop down each individual staking contract. You can also connect your wallet here. And again, mine is connected. And remember, there have been 4 staking contracts. 3 of them have finished, but you haven't lost your tokens. If you still have tokens in these 3 staking contracts, take them out because they're not doing anything for you. They're sitting there doing nothing. So if you think, oh, I've forgotten, do I have them? Do I not have them? Just go to this page, drop down this menu, connect your wallet, and see if you do. Because if you do, this won't say unstaked. What it will say is, let me find one. It will say unstaked tokens. So right here, I still have tokens staked in this particular staking contract. The contract is finished. Your tokens aren't gone. They're just sitting there doing nothing. And that's not what you want tokens to do for you. You want your tokens to work for you. So unstake any tokens that you still have staked in the previous 3 contracts, and also claim your rewards. So there's 2 things to do there. So go through all of them, drop down all these menus just to make sure you have all of your tokens unstaked. Now this one here is the live one. And if you have staked before, they might also be finished because this staking contract is only 6 months. So if you staked prior 6 months ago, right here in this line, it'll say 0 because it counts down how many days the staking contract's live for. So again, just to remind everyone, if you stake your tokens, don't unstake them until this contract matures in 6 months, because if you do, you will get penalized. So make sure this does say 0. If it does say 0, I can unstake my tokens. So I actually have 4 different staking contracts going here, and all 4 of them have matured. So they're not doing anything for me. They're just sitting there doing nothing. So I would like to unstake them. So I could just click that, unstake them. It goes back into my MetaMask wallet. And then I can also claim my rewards. So that's just a reminder to everyone. And again, IPO members, you do the same thing. So you go in here, connect your wallet. I don't have anything staked in this one, but if you did, you could claim your rewards as long as that staking contract has matured. Now, the reason why we're reminding you of this is we are changing the staking contract soon. The honeymoon is over. We are old enough now, and basically what happens is this has been a really high APR for quite a long time. In fact, it's been almost 3 years, 2.5 years, 3 years. And we are going to change the staking contract APR. It is going to be lower, and we will tell you when that happens. So very soon, what's going to happen is you're not going to be able to stake anymore. This button will disappear on both of the contracts. So this contract is live, this staking button will disappear, and the IPO members, same thing, this staking button will disappear. Now, if your coins are in the staking contract, you can still get them out because these buttons will not disappear. You just won't be able to stake anymore soon. And we will tell you when that happens. But what will happen is you will see a new contract or 2 come out. So one will be here and also one will be there. And IPO members will still get a slightly higher APR than the public contract. But we just wanted to let you know that the staking contracts are changing. We don't have the date yet, but it is coming soon. And this is going to be turned off. We will warn you, but just to let you know, staking as it is now is coming to an end. You still won't be able to stake, but you won't be able to earn as much as you are now because alt season's coming. We want you to go to Bitmart. Let's trade these coins, make some daily money instead of having them in the staking contract for 6 months. Trade them on Bitmart, trade them on PancakeSwap, and make some daily money instead. So that is just the kind of the evolution of a coin. So we're at that stage now, and we just wanted to let everyone know that that was happening. So that's what I wanted to tell everyone today.
Perfect. All right. Cool. That's fine. Yes, very important, ladies and gents. Make sure that you are up to date and up to speed with what's happening over in your staking contracts. More news will be dropped and as it develops over the next little while. All right, let's see. Do we have any questions, ladies and gents? This is your Q&A. If you'd like to know anything about what we're doing, what's happening, Wendy, do you have a question?
I have a question to answer. Yes, I do. So I have had it asked to me about the Whisper Drop. What tokens on what blockchains can we do the bounties on? What can we launch on our Whisper Drop? So a lot of them. Okay. So if you have tokens and you're wondering what blockchain or network that they are on, we can launch on Avalanche, AVAX, Ethereum, Polygon, which is Matic. We can launch on Arbitrum, which is huge with this network. There's lots of new tokens coming out on Arbitrum and Avalanche both. Optimism is another one. We can do BNB. We can do Apertum. So those are all the main ones, and we can also do Solano now, and that was huge. So most of those are all now integrated in the new MetaMask, and so we can take any of those tokens on any of those networks. So thank you for the question for that person who asked, and that's your answer.
Fantastic. Good. It is important to know. We hope that you, ladies and gents, have all read the blog post around the developments of MetaMask and the all the available chains, not just Ethereum virtual machine networks anymore, those main nets, not just Ethereum. Obviously,
Mm.
BSC chain or the BNB chain has been around a while, but now there are a whole bunch more exciting ones, right? Polygon, Solana, and all those other ones that Wendy mentioned as well.
Mm.
So we have dropped in the link if you'd like to find out more, spread the word around the Whisper Drop initiative. You can see there is massive potential and benefits. It's a win-win for everybody. Keep your eyes on the prize regarding that potential next Whisper Drop that might be coming in sometime soon. More information on that will be coming up. Speaking about information, of course, ladies and gents, that monthly call that the lucky IPO members get to have is, of course, happening this month in 20 days from time on the 27th of August. And that's at 7 a.m. EUTC. That's where you get to hear from Amaris and Nico and the team around market movements and so much more. It is a benefit for those of you who are the lucky IPO members, besides, staking options as well, extra staking options, as well as those coin quests. There's some great coin quests coming through. Great work being done by Marcel in the background to find those. Lots of benefits. So do make sure that you're in the IPO members channel if you are an IPO member, and that registration or those registration details will be dropped ahead of the time. Make sure that you register timelessly so we can get you in to that call. All right. Any last questions from our community, or are we good to go? Or team, anything else to add? Nico, Marius, Wendy, Vicky, are we good?
Looks like all the questions are answered. Nothing from my side.
Okay. All right. So keep an eye out on BTAF Token. You guys obviously look at PancakeSwap, Bitmart. Go and support. Go and buy. Go trade. There's opportunities galore. Exciting things to come. We're going to keep you updated around the Whisper Drop initiative. Some future Whisper Drops coming up soon. And other
Awesome.
exciting things. Yeah, fantastic. Thank you, everybody. Next AMA will be, of course, next month, and that will be on September the 4th. We're heading over into a little bit of spring or a little bit of autumn. Just depends on which side of the hemispheres you are, north or south. We'll be chatting more about that, but keep your eyes on the channel for more information around everything that we've covered today, as well as a recording of this as well as soon as we can. Until then, drop support tickets if you have any. Join the AMA, ask your questions. That's what we're here for. And we'll see you guys again soon.
Yay.
Awesome. Thank you.
Have a
Thank you.
good one. Bye bye.